Welcome to Coder Station.
Hey guys, welcome back to Coder Station again. Today, in this session, we will explore pointers in C, focusing on understanding pointers, pointer arithmetic, pointers and arrays, and pointers to the pointers. Pointers are powerful feature in C that can significantly enhance your programming skills. So let's dive in. So first we will see what we have done in our previous video. So in our previous video we have watched what are arrays, its syntax, the need of arrays, and example. I recommend you to please watch our last video before continuing forward. So in this video we are going to see what are pointers, its syntax, pointers and arrays, pointer arithmetic, and pointer to pointers. So let's start with what is a pointer. So, a pointer is a C variable that stores memory address of another variable. The use of pointers allows low-level memory access, dynamic memory allocation, and can be used to store the memory address of other variables, functions, or even other points. So let's understand this concept easily. For example, you have two variables. The first is score and the second is pointer. This is called a pointer PTR, that is a pointer variable. So in the first variable, which is score, the value we are assigned score is 1000 and the address of score is #0a1. So here address of a variable means the memory location in which the score variable is storing its value. For example, if you have a block of memory location, so the location at which the value 1000 is being stored is known as the address of a variable. So here we have score variable and its value 1000 along with its address, which is 0a1. And we have created another pointer variable. It is a special type of variable called as pointer variable. Here, what does the pointer variable do is it stores the memory address of score in itself. That is, in the value section of PTR, it stores the address of score variable, and it also has its own memory address. So I think you have understand the basic concept. I will clarify your doubts further, but first let's continue our video. So let's move with the syntax part. So first let's understand what are pointers. A pointer is a variable that stores a memory address of another variable that you have known. So in C, pointers are used to declare using asterisk symbol. Okay. So here we have an asterisk symbol after data type. So the syntax of a pointer is first the data type and then we have to write an asterisk followed by the pointer name. Here asterisk is very important because if you don't put an asterisk, it will be a common variable. So if you want a special variable, so you need to put a asterisk before the name of the variable. So it will become a pointer. So for example, if we have an integer variable var with a value of 10, we can declare a pointer to this variable like this. So initially now we have int var is equal to 10. Now if we want to declare a pointer variable, we will write int asterisk ptr. You can name any other pointer name also, equals to ampersand var. Here ampersand var gets the address of var and ptr is a pointer that stores this address. This means ptr points to var. Okay, you are getting, we have declared int asterisk ptr equals to ampersand var. So here the value which ptr will be storing is the address of var variable. So using ampersand symbol, you can store the address of var variable. We can also further see the usage of pointers. I think you have just understood the concept, but you haven't understood where it is used. Now we will see it. So now let's talk about the pointer arithmetic. Pointers in C can be incremented or decremented to traverse through an array. This allows us to access elements sequentially without using array indices. So here's a simple example. In this code, we have PTR initially points to the first element of array. By incrementing PTR, we move to the next element, and by decrementing it, we move back to the previous element. So here I have declared an array which consists of 5 elements 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Also, I have declared a special variable which is a pointer variable PTR which holds the address of array. So the concept of pointer arithmetic states that using the increment operator, which is the plus plus, and the decrement operator, which is the minus minus, we can easily navigate or traverse through the array elements one by one. Okay, so first we are incrementing the PTR variable, which is the pointer variable, and then printing its value. Again, we are decrementing the PTR variable and again printing the changed value. So let's execute this program. One more thing, in this program you can see something missing over here. While declaring the pointer variable, we have not written the ampersand symbol. This is because it is an array. The pointer variable is pointing to an array, due to which we are not writing the ampersand symbol. If it was to be a normal variable, then we would have written an ampersand symbol, as initially the first element of an array will be the 0 element, which is the 10. So therefore, we are not writing the ampersand symbol before array. Now let's execute this program. Okay, now as you can see, our initial value is 10. Here the first value is 10. Then after incrementing the PTR, we are getting the value 20 because we have incremented our PTR variable, which is the pointer variable. Then it will point to the 20 element. Then again we are decrementing, that is we are performing some kind of action on our PTR variable, that is decrementation. After decrementing, it will again point to the 10th element. So we are getting the value 10. So this is the pointer arithmetic concept. Now we will move forward to our next concept, which is pointer and arrays. So in this concept, we have declared an array similar to our previous array, which has 5 elements 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Again, we have created a pointer variable which stores the address of PTR without an ampersand symbol. Okay. Now using the for loop, we will be traversing through the array. That is, we will be going through each and every element of an array. So in our last program, we have seen to increment and decrement operation using the increment operator and decrement operator. So in this, we will be using the for loop to traverse through the array. Now in this statement, we are just printing the values as it is. I will just show you what this for statement does. Just wait for a second. It will just traverse through each and every element and will print all the values. For example, see, here it is printing this value. This is the initial statement that will be printed 5 times, as we have our condition in our loop. And then we are providing the supporting variables, which will consist the values which shall be printed with our initial statement. So the supporting values are 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this is the concept of using a for loop on an array using a pointer. So now we will have our next concept, which is our last concept, that is pointer to pointer. So here we have already declared a variable which is var and which has the value 10. Here we are creating a pointer variable PTR of var. So here you can see we have got the ampersand sign over here because it is a normal variable and not an array. So we are writing the ampersand symbol with it. Now the pointer to pointer concept states that we are creating a pointer variable which is another pointer variable to our first variable. So as in our previous programs we did, like we created a single pointer variable to a normal variable. Now we are creating a pointer variable to our pointer variable which was this. Okay. Now I will explain you the code how this double pointed variable will work. So first here we are just printing the value of var which is 10. Then we are printing the address of var using the ampersand symbol written in front of var. So this will print the address, the memory location of the var variable. Now we are going to print the value of ptr, which is the address of var, using just writing ptr. Then after writing an asterisk before an ptr, like we do while creating a pointer variable, it will print the value of var, which is 10. Now we are creating a double. After creating a double pointer, we will print the double pointer value, and it will print the address of ptr. Okay, you are getting it is a bit confusing, but you need to understand that first we are printing the address of var using just ptr. Then we are printing the value pointed by ptr, which is 10. Now we are printing the address of ptr just by this variable, which is double ptr. And if we add asterisk to the double ptr, then we will print the value which is holding by our ptr variable. Now the value holding by ptr variable is the address of the var and not 10. It will only print the value of 10, the value of var which is 10, if we are writing double asterisk, that is double pointer to the dbl ptr variable. Let's see how this program works. I know it is a bit confusing, but I have tried to explain you in an easy manner. But if you have any doubt in this concept, please comment below and I will solve all your doubts. So see, first it will print the value of var, which is 10. Then it is printing the address, that is memory location of var. Then it is printing the value of ptr, which is the address stored by var, which is this memory location. Then just remember one thing, it is like a trick. Okay, this trick is that if you put an asterisk in a print statement before a pointer variable, then it will print the value it is holding. Okay, and if you don't put, then it will print the address. If you put an asterisk, then it will print the value which is it storing, and if you don't put, then it will print the address. So it is a simple trick to remember to not to get confused in this pointer and double pointer concept. Now let's move forward. So here the value pointed to by ptr, asterisk ptr, now it will print 10. Okay, now the next statement, which is value of double ptr, address of ptr. Here we don't see a asterisk symbol, so therefore it will print the address of ptr, not address of var. Okay, just see the similarities between these two addresses. So our next statement is the asterisk dbl ptr. Okay, so this will print the address of the var variable. Okay, now you can see the similarities between these both. Okay, Now there are similarities. Now our last statement, which is double asterisk double pointer. This will actually print the value 10. So if you have any kind of doubts, please comment below, because this is very hard topic, and I'm damn sure that you won't get this topic in any other programming language, just in C. I don't know the reason, but because the developers of all other programming languages which are developed after C have removed the concept of pointers. So if you're learning the C programming language, you must learn pointers, and if you're not learning, then it's well and good. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying this C programming web series. We will meet in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.